Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike. Now today we'll be talking about the 2022 Audi R8 Panther Edition. And just look at this thing. It's sick. I love this look. I know people have been doing the blacked out or murder look for a while, but on the R8, it looks mean. It's amazing. Before we talk more about the Panther Edition, let's just talk about the R8 in general real quick. Now, this vehicle, when it first debuted a while ago, made a big splash. It's currently in its second generation, but what's unfortunate is this car is kind of forgotten about. A lot of people forget about it amongst the sea of supercars, and in the Volkswagen family, being Volkswagen owns so many companies, their upper echelons being the Porsche, Lamborghini, and Audi, most people that remember the R8 tend to get its sibling, the Lamborghini. This Audi, or the R8 I should say, is just a lot of Lamborghini components with a nice Audi wrapping around it. And I don't want to take anything away from that. I love this car, but most people, they go and they just get the Lamborghini instead. So let's talk about the Panther Edition. What makes it different and unique? Well, first off, like I said, it's sick looking. We'll start with the styling cues. In the front end, aggressive, mean. It's got the large Audi grille, and it's just the sinister look with the signature Audi lights. Everything's so low and wide. Going to the side profile, it's a very nice silhouette. It's a mid-engine like its Lamborghini counterpart. It has very nice body lines. You would never really know that this is a Lamborghini unless you knew about it or you knew about the Volkswagen partnership. It has its own unique look, and you would never know it other than the Lamborghini sounding engine. Now going to the rear end, nice taillights. Like I said, it's low, it's wide. The taillights just accent this whole vehicle off. This car looks good from every angle. Now going into the interior. And this interior is gorgeous. When you sit down, you have a beautiful steering wheel in front of you. It's a D-shape or a flat bottom. Nicely Alcantara and leather wrapped. Nice red stitching. You have nice buttons that control the majority of your instrumentations, as well as your start-stop button, your drive mode selector, all mounted to the steering wheel, so you never have to take your hands off. It's a cool look. It looks very aggressive. And in front of the driver is a digital gauge cluster. I know a lot of people have been doing digital gauge clusters, but it's very sharp and precise. Audi does a great job with that. They have their nice little Google feature where you can just have Google Maps appear there. It's so great to have that feature, and a lot of automakers are trying to do something similar to that. Now when you look, there's not a regular screen like majority of cars as your center there. Instead, it's these little pods. And I really like this look. Like I said, Audi has their digital gauge cluster in front of you, so basically all your features, you can just kind of go through that and your steering wheel controls. All those pods is basically your climate controls and stuff like that. And they're little tiny screens. When you turn the knob, the screen changes, so you can change your fan speed, where you want the fans to blow on you. It's a sweet look. It is almost like a classy look in a way. And what I mean by that is later in life, like 10, 20 years from now, when you look at this design, you won't really date it. A lot of these cars with these screens, they'll kind of look dated years from now when you look back, and whether the screen resolution's poor or the screens are small, they look tacked on. This look is kind of timeless in a way. Now what makes this Panther Edition different? Well, on the interior, they're going for a red and black look, which I really love. I love red interiors. The seats are these nice red bolster seats. They hug you nice and tight, and they're relatively comfortable. On the dash, you have black leather with red stitching that accent it off. It's a very nice look. On the exterior, you have that dark Panther black paint, and it has like this crystal effect. It's like a heavy metal flake. It's very sharp looking. When the sun hits it just right, you can see the metal flakes just shine off. It's so good looking. You also have massive 20-inch black and red wheels. Black is the predominant color, with the reds filling in the accents. They really pop, and it's a sharp look. You also have some carbon fiber on the interior and the exterior, like the mirror caps or on the gear selector. And talking about the gear selector, unfortunately the manual's been gone for quite some time. I know it was a great manual. It was a gated 6-speed, but we have a 7-speed automatic now. It shifts very quick, and you have that Lamborghini engine, a 5.2 liter V10. It makes 532 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque. And I know it makes a little bit less horsepower and torque compared to its Lamborghini counterpart, but this car is gorgeous and it's very, very quick. 0 to 60 is basically like 3.6 seconds. It's quick, it's stylish, and I wonder what you guys think. I honestly am one of the people that forget this car exists. And then when I see it, I'm like, oh wow, it's so great. And now we get this Panther edition. Only 30 of them will be made, and they're for us in America, which is great. We always kind of get like left behind, and in Europe or somewhere else they'll get some cool limited editions, and we usually get left out on that. It's cool that we get it and we get it alone. So let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of the Panther edition? And what do you guys think of the RA in general? Do you like it, or do you rather get the Lamborghini counterpart? And what other supercars do you guys like? I thank you guys so much for watching. And please, if you haven't, check out the channel. Also, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date with the latest and greatest from my channel. And I'll see you all in the next one.